Over 67% of patients discover optical businesses online first, and according to Stanford University research, around 50% of consumers judge a company's credibility based on its website design. And after helping dozens of eye care businesses build and improve their websites over the years, we've seen firsthand that if your website is slow, confusing, or outdated, potential patients will move on and book somewhere else. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to build the perfect optician website. We'll cover the type of website that makes the most sense for your practice, what pages you need, and exactly what to put in them, and how to turn website visitors into booked appointments more consistently. So let's start with the basics. What type of website do you need? Now, before you build anything, you need to decide what kind of website actually makes sense for your practice. This matters because the wrong type of site can leave you paying for features you'll never use or missing the ones you actually need. So here are 3 options, and each one serves a different purpose. The right choice comes down to what you want your website to do for your business. Option 1 is a brochure website. Think of it as a virtual window into your practice for both new and existing patients. The reason it works is because it's built specifically to be found on search engines, so when somebody in your area searches for an optician, your practice has a better chance of showing up. Once they land on it, it does the job of communicating who you are, what services you offer, where you're based, and how to get in touch, all before they've walked through the door. For most independent practices, this is where you start. Now, if your practice has a strong product range, a catalog website is built around showing it off online before a patient's visit. Where a brochure website focuses on your services and information, a catalog site is built around showcasing what you stock. Your frames, lenses, and other products are listed individually and indexed for search engines. This helps potential new patients discover your business when they are searching for a product that you have listed. Stock is automatically updated, which means patients get an accurate picture of what you carry before they visit, and you're not manually maintaining a product list. The practical benefit here is that patients arrive at your practice already familiar with your range, which makes the in-store experience smoother and increases the chance of a sale. The third option is e-commerce, and this is where your website becomes a direct revenue stream. Unlike a brochure or catalog website, an e-commerce website gives your practice full online transaction capability. That means patients can purchase or renew products and subscriptions directly through your site from anywhere, not just when your practice is open. The reason this is worth considering is because it lets you compete beyond your bricks and mortar location and capture sales that would otherwise go elsewhere. And just quickly, if you want to take the guesswork out of this and find which type of website is right for your practice, we offer a free digital audit specifically for eye care businesses, and you can access it through the top link in the description. But let's get back to the video. Structure and content. Once you know which type of site fits your practice, the next question is what should actually go on it. A common mistake is building a website that treats everything as one big page. The better approach is to give each key area of your practice its own dedicated page, because this helps both Google and patients understand exactly what you offer. So start with your homepage. This is where the majority of visitors land first. So within a few seconds, somebody should know who you are, what you do, and where you're based. It needs to immediately communicate whether your practice is the right fit for them. From there, build out individual pages for each of your key services. If you offer contact lens fittings, that needs its own page. If you offer children's eye care, that gets its own page. Same for dry eye treatment or any other specialty you may provide. There are 2 reasons this matters. First, Google needs these individual pages to understand what your practice does and match you with the right patient searches. Second, patients need to quickly confirm you offer what they're looking for without having to dig through general services list. Each page should explain not just what the service is, but what a patient can actually expect when they come for it. Your About page carries more weight than you might think. Choosing an optician is a trust-based decision, and patients want to know what they're going to see, how long you've been practicing, and what your approach to patient care looks like. Now, when it comes to your contact page, it needs to be fairly simple. Just your address, phone number, opening hours, and a map are enough. Make sure every detail here matches exactly what's on your Google business profile, because even small inconsistencies between your website and your Google listing can affect your local search rankings. And finally, consider adding a blog to your site. Regularly published content signals to Google that your website is active and relevant, and it gives you the chance to answer questions patients are already searching for online. A post like "How to choose an optician in your own town" is a good example of content that connects directly to your local area and brings in the right searches. Once your content and structure are in place, the next thing is to look at how your website is actually performing. Design and technical performance. A well-structured, well-written site won't hold patience if it performs poorly. That's because people make very quick judgments about your practice based on how your website feels to use, not just what it says. If it's slow, hard to navigate, or doesn't display properly on a phone, they'll leave and they'll find a practice whose site works. So with that said, mobile optimization is non-negotiable. Think of how often you search for something on your phone. Your patients are doing exactly the same thing. A website that's well optimized for mobile means it's fast loading, text that's readable without zooming in, and buttons that are easy to tap. Page speed also has a direct impact on whether patients stay on your site. A slow website irritates visitors and also signals to Google that your site isn't providing a good experience, which will make your rankings take a hit. Common causes of slow loading include large, uncompressed images and heavy design elements. Keeping your images compressed and your design clean goes a long way towards keeping your site fast. When it comes to navigation, it should be simple. A patient should be able to find your services, your contact details, and booking option within a few clicks. If finding your services or booking page takes more than a couple of clicks, most people will just leave. So keep your main navigation clear and keep the number of items in it as concise as you can. Your site also needs to display consistently across different devices and browsers, so make sure you're checking how it looks on both mobile and desktop before it goes live. Once your site is performing well on the technical side of things, the last piece is making sure it's actually converting the visitors it brings in. Converting visitors into patients. Because getting people to your website is only half the job. The other half is making sure they actually take action once they're there. A website that attracts traffic but doesn't turn that traffic into bookings isn't doing the job properly, and every page needs a clear next step. If a patient reads through your contact lens page and there's no obvious prompt telling them what to do next, they'll leave without doing anything. Calls to action like "book an appointment," "call us today," "get in touch" should be visible on every page. Don't make patients hunt around to find the next step. The easiest way to make that next step as simple as possible is online booking. Online booking and clear contact forms help reduce drop-off and make it more likely that a visitor will actually book. An integrated online booking system means patients don't have to call to secure an appointment, which directly increases how many visitors convert. But aside from just making it easy to book, patients need to feel confident enough to actually go through with it. Patients choosing an optician are making a health decision, not just a purchase. So professional accreditations, memberships, and certifications displayed on your website tell patients they're in qualified hands. Testimonials carry significant weight too, because real experiences from patients build trust in a way that no marketing can copy or replicate. And make sure these are prominent on your site, not just buried at the bottom of a page. Reviews work the same way. Featuring patient reviews or pulling in your Google reviews directly onto your site gives visitors social proof at the exact moment they're deciding on whether to book. And lastly, your contact information needs to be easy to find. Patients should never have to search for your phone number or address when they're ready to get in touch. If there's friction here, you've lost a patient. It's really as simple as it sounds. And if you want to see exactly where your current website stands and get specific recommendations on what to improve, we offer a free digital audit for eye care businesses through the top link in the description. We'll review your website, your booking journey, your local visibility, and more, so you have a clear action plan on what to fix first to start generating more bookings. You'll find that in the first link below the video. And if you want to learn what's working on social media for opticians right now, watch this next video.